I'm Renee Knorr, model, creative director, founder of Global Women Wealth Warriors, Wellness Hub, and GW3 Magazine. I dedicated my life and devoted my career into helping women and girls to achieving their goals. I've been passionate about empowering women and enriching men. This opportunity in working with the Global Women Wealth Warriors have afforded me the pleasure of traveling outside of the country to be a support unit, most importantly, to help impact and change lives. Our ultimate purpose is to help others to become whole from finance, spiritual, mental, as well as physical. We know there are challenges and obstacles to get you to the next level. However, it's time for you to level up, boss up, and welcome to Power to Soar. Great morning. I want to say rich rising as well to you wherever you may be. You already know the message is stop scrolling just for today message. Most importantly, I want to say, guys, here it is. Yet another day. It is truly Winning Wednesday. We are live in the clubhouse. Let's go ahead on and make some noise there. Give it up again for our Queen Bleedy for setting us up for that powerful, powerful prayer alongside with Dr. LaSonia as well. So warriors, I want to say rich rising to you. I see you, Lois. I see you, our very own Tish Gambrell, Mrs. Antonio. Look at Miss Queen Trellis is in the building alongside with Queen Bleedy as well as Sylvia. Oh my goodness, the clubhouse is truly indeed, it's a full house this morning. And I'll say this, guys, not only is it important for you to join us this morning, before you answer another email, I want you to just stop scrolling. Before you pour another cup of coffee, coffee is one of our things, or hot water, alongside with our way to get our energy up this morning. I'm super, super excited that we are here bringing you not only the information on this Winning Wednesday. Today is 21 days. That's right, 21 days for our legacy, rebuilding ourselves. And today's day number 7. Somebody put in the chat 777. Today is 7. And even thinking about what was able to accomplish in 7 days, right? We know God created the earth in 7 days. But I want to ask you this question. This is a question that's really important. This morning, not only is our message very clear, break the limitations and win your race. Break the limitations and win your race. Before we even think about anything else, we have to think about some things that have been blocking us. And so, family, not only do I want to ask this question to you, who race are you running right now? Uh, Not only am I excited that we're here, Rich Rising family, I'm grateful. I am Ambassador Dr. Renee Knorr. It's always a pleasure to have not only this time for us to grab our cup of warm water, coffee, tea, or whatever you may need to get yourself moving, but I'm so grateful that we're spending this quality time together. We're on these 21 legacy talks, and I grateful, guys, that the 21-day rebuild challenge has truly been rebuilding us. 7 days. It's amazing what you can get accomplished in 7 days. And today, we're not only talking about winning, we're not even thinking about winning trophies, guys. I don't want you to think about that at all. I really want you to think about winning the life, the battles that you've been fighting for, that happened before you even think about setting stage on anyone's platform. The victory is always after the journey. And so every victory begins with what? Drop it in the chat if you know. Every victory begins with what? One decision. That's right, one decision. Every single victory begins with one decision. Every breakthrough begins with a choice. And so we know, even when we think about building our own legacy, that also depends on someone making a decision. So the limitations that were placed on me didn't define me. I just want you guys to know that. And I want to talk to you about this. Maybe some of us have had to inherit fear. Maybe you inherited doubt. Maybe you even inherited poverty. Maybe you inherited unhealthy habits. Am I speaking to someone right now? Or maybe you even inherited words like, you'll never make it. I would, I can't see you win. People talk down to you. Maybe you've been in a space where people say, man, stay away from her or stay away from him. But today, I want us to change that. Today, not only are we going to have some breakthroughs, come on now, we're going to do some breakthroughs. We're going to break those limitations. We're breaking those limitations. And even if you have your grandchildren, even if you have your daughters, but really, even within yourself, you have to have that breakthrough first for yourself. Because one thing I know, I had to ask myself, can you face your own fears? I had to face my fears, guys. And not only am I grateful that I did, I had to run my own race. Somebody say, I'm running my own race. Come on now. You got to run your own race. Growing up in New Orleans, my mother put so many fears growing up around her. I had so many fears. And I'll be honest with you, my mom was definitely fear for water, and she had every reason to be. Back in the day, Hurricane Betsy, if anybody remember Hurricane Betsy, it probably was one of the worst hurricanes that New Orleans had in 1968. So my mother had the fear of water. And not only did she have the fear of water, she was pregnant with my brother at that time in 1968. And the water, they let the levee open up on the ninth ward. And unfortunately, not only did it flood out so many homes, they lived on a second-story home, and they had to climb out of a window from the second floor. So therefore, they can get into a boat in the middle of the night where there's water everywhere so she can find her safety. And I'll say this, it makes sense for me to say that my mom definitely had the fear of water. But today, the greatest limitation you'll ever overcome isn't around what your past have been. It is the one that you have to deal with yourself and accepting within you. That's right. Uh, you know, whew, I think I need to sip on some coffee right now on that one, my water. I want you to think about this. Our journeys that we're in, this is something that is so important of us to heal ourselves. The healing comes from within. This morning, and I was running on day 7. Whoo, those feet. Now, trust and believe, guys, because I've been running, I've actually been strength toning. My muscles are a little bit sore than, of course, 2 or 3 weeks ago. And I absolutely love it. I think we were talking about some of those workout regimens that everyone's doing. I know Queen Tish, she's over there. She loves dancing. She does the Zumba. Yes, if you're a Zumba person and you love doing Zumba for your exercise, drop it in the chat. I'm a runner, so I just absolutely love running. And let me share this with you. When I was growing up as a little girl, I had asthma. I wasn't able to participate where it came down to, some of the activities at school. I didn't realize that I was limiting myself at that time, but I knew asthma was one of those blockage. It wasn't until later when one of our dear friends needed to transform their life and they needed to lose some weight. In all actuality, they were over 200 pounds. I mean, they were over 300 pounds. And guess what? I was over 200 pounds. Now, I was over 200 pounds. And so I decided, hey, let's do this together. But I'll say this, me being over 200 pounds, I thought it was just how it was supposed to be, right? I grew up, as they said, I was big boned. Everybody in my family had a little bit of extra loving on them. And I realized something after we started working out, we started really eating differently. We made healthier choices in about 4 months. That's right, 4 months. Not only did they lose over 120 pounds, guys, I lost 75 pounds. And one of the things I realized doing that 75 pound loss, it wasn't that I was doing something for them, but really it was the gaining that I had for myself. I wind up not only utilizing that as a win, but it helped me to transform my life. I traveled the world with Ebony Fashion Fair, walking on stages in over 190 different shows. I've worked with different models and different designers across the world, from the Tadashis, alongside with Emmanuel Angara. I really positioned myself differently because why? Because now that I know more, as Maya Angelou would say, you can do better. Not only did I help to transform other people's lives over the time, but it really was an awakening from my own story. Remember this, guys. It's important. We're talking about winning the battle that happens before anyone ever sees the victory. Before you ever begin, you have to make that decision. Every breakthrough, write this down, every single breakthrough begins with a choice you must make. And so this morning, as we rock out this 21 day of rebuilding, we understand that our legacy begins when we make the right decisions. So not only is it for you, but it's also for those to come after you, because we understand our purpose in life is to continue on doing exactly what God needs for us to be. Not only working as humans, supporting other humans, but also living our life without any exceptions. How many of you guys are living your life to the fullest without any limitations? I know Queen Bleedy in the clubhouse, man, she sounds like she's on a whole new world. She's in a whole new world right now. Her energy is totally have soared up. She is taking action in everything that she's doing. And so I ask you as well, what choices are you making? How do you plan to show up? You know, again, maybe some of us have inherited those fears. Maybe even some of us have inherited doubt. But don't let the past become your future. Please don't let that past life becomes where you need to become in the future. Just like me, I had to shake it Shake, shake, shake off those fears. I had to shake off also the limitations. I had to make a choice how I needed to live my life. So not only is it important, you know, think about it this way. People like us don't just let things happen. We stay in a space where we can truly choose better choices to create the legacy that we were built for. So you already know my message. Today is the greatest limitation you can ever overcome is the fears. That's right. Some of the greatest limitations, you ever overcome is not only around you, but also it's the one you've accepted and it's within you. So as we prepare ourselves for not only this 7 day, whoo, baby, I'm ready for it. I'm so ready for it. I'm ready for us to not only roll our shoulders back, keep our heads up. Right now, we are soaring to a whole nother level. We know August 15th is when we'll hit our 21-day marker with this 21 rebuilding challenge. And I want you to remember this. I didn't become an international global model because someone gave me permission. I didn't travel the world because everything was easy. I didn't even build a global organization because fear disappeared. I became who I was created to become because I decided to stop allowing inherited fears, inherited limitations to determine my future. You are right where you need to be because, see, you have to run your own race. That race belongs to you. Your purpose belongs to you. And your discipline, guess what? It also belongs to you. So, as you already know, my 10 steps every day of what we do to stay on point. Number one, we pray every day. We make sure we give God all of his praises, all of his glory. That's the first step that we take every single day. Number two, we have to stay hydrated. If you're drinking coffee, make sure you have a glass of water on the other side. We're doing 1 gallon of water every single day. Reading those 10 pages. That's right, 10 pages of your favorite book. I encourage you guys, that's going to keep not only your mind alongside with a part of this 21-day challenge, but it's going to also keep those thoughts rebuilding yourself, right? In addition to that, exercise, get it in. My goal every day is to do it before 9 a.m. So Monday through Fridays, you'll find me out running from 6:30 a.m. until 7 a.m. And then I'll come back in and get myself ready to go live with you. Every single day for these 21 days, I made a commitment. I made a commitment to myself, but most importantly, I made the commitment to you as well. I'm going to show up because I want you not only to say, if she can do it, so can I. I want others to say, if you are doing it, right? And this is the people that's following you, so can they. So in this space that we're doing, not only we're transforming our lives, we are really healing ourselves as well in this journey. You have to take ownership of your own vessel. No one's going to do that for you. We have to remember no one can read our books for us. No one can run our race for us. No one can build our businesses for us. You must do the work. So as we close out today, just remember this. You have to protect your peace by every means necessary because we're building not only your legacy, we're building the one that you were built for. And this world is just waiting. Oh my goodness, it's waiting on you. Not the perfect version of you, please. Not the perfect version. Just the version that you know you have the courage and the strength, the version that God already poured inside of you. So as we get ready to close out, you already know we're going to roll our shoulders back. We're going to put our heads up high, not only knowing that you are the one, you are the chosen one, but we need you to complete your race. It is Winning Wednesday. Not only do we win no matter what, but it's time for us to soar. So let's go, and let's go. I'm Ambassador Dr. Renee Knorr. It's always a privilege and a pleasure to be able to pour into you. I'll see you on the other side of your greatness. Bye for now. It's such a great honor to be able to raise funds for Living Beyond Breast Cancer organization.
Yes, thank you, Renee, very much for helping us to organize this event. It's for a beautiful cause, and it's always our pleasure to help people.